Hey everyone, it's Kristina from Kristina's Krafts, and tonight I'm going to be doing a sign for Valentine's / anytime. So I got these wood planks that I got from Dollar Tree. I'm going to be using 4 of them. These jumbo popsicle sticks, Walmart, wood glue, paint, any paint you want, and some nautical rope and some Jenga blocks or tumbling tower blocks. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take all my pieces, my wood pieces here, and I am going to paint them in this peacock color Waverly chalk paint. Alright, I have my paint out, and what I'm going to do is I am just going to put a coat of this paint on my wood blocks. I'm probably going to go ahead and paint the backs of them too, just because I think it's going to look nicer. Not that you're gonna really see the back of it, but so far I really like this color. It's really pretty. Okay, I have everything painted. I even painted the tumbling tower box, and then I had 4 little cubes that I painted also. So as much as I like this color, I think it needs to be dulled up a little bit. So I'm just gonna take some sandpaper, and I am going to sandpaper the edges of my plaque here, all 4 of them. Okay, I have the edges all done. I think that looks pretty good. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my white Waverly chalk paint, and I'm going to dry brush some white on here. Just like this, not super dark, kind of light. And I'm going to do that to all 4 of my pieces. Okay, now that I have the white on there, I'm just going to take some more of my sandpaper, and I'm just going to kind of dull some of the white out a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do that to all 4 of my pieces. Okay, now that I have all 4 of those pieces done, this is where my nautical rope comes in. Now I am going to do the absolute best that I can with this. I'm a little worried, but what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to spell out the word love on here. So I am just going to take some hot glue and put it on my rope here. And I'm going to try to center this as good as I can on these plaques, but I guess we'll see what happens. Maybe I should go down a little bit. Let's see. Do I need to make that a little smaller? Maybe. Let's just cut a little bit of that off. I'm gonna try this and hopefully it goes the way I want it to. It looks pretty decent. Guess I don't really have it on there the best, but it looks like an L. I probably should have went up on the bottom a little bit. I guess we'll see what happens when it's all done, how it looks. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take my nautical rope, and I'm going to do the rest of the letters off camera. Okay, I have the O done. I had to make it a little bit bigger to kind of size it to the L, so I guess all of them are going to be pretty big. And now the V. Okay, I have the V done. It looks a little wonky, a little goofy, but I don't think that it's entirely possible to move this nautical rope to get everything nice and straight. So I'm just doing my best. Okay, so I have them all done. I made my E way too big. I should have made it a lot smaller. But anyways, note to anybody who, if you decide to make this project, make sure you move your E in a little bit and make it smaller. Just looks a little goofy. But anyways, it is what it is. I got it done. And then I'm going to flip these over. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my my supports on the back here. So I want them going evenly across, so I am going to have to cut some of these down, I think. You know what? Let's do this the smart way. And stick my little blocks in here and keep them in there. Like so. And then I'm going to measure out my sticks here. I'm going to make this other end flat over here too. So it's going to go like that. Let's see how this fits. Yeah, that should be pretty good right there. Now I just have to make sure that I get all of this straight. I think I have a ruler here somewhere. Okay, so I just kind of took my ruler and just kind of, I'm going to push these in here, and then I'm going to take this and just kind of push it up a little bit. I'm going to get it as straight as I possibly can. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. So then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my popsicles down. But I'm going to use a combination of wood glue and hot glue. So I'm make sure that I have a decent stick. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. I got to be careful where I put the glue. Oh, geez. Wow, this craft's going wrong right away. Can't put it where it's going to be sticking out. Alright, I just kind of wiped some of that up over there. I'll stick a little hot glue on here. And then stick this down. Now I think I'm about in the center. I probably should have measured that out because I did want it in the center of the board. And I just thought of that after I glued it down. Well, I'm just going to have to keep it is where it is, so I'm just going to have to try to line these up and go straight across. So let's see. Wood glue, hot glue, hot glue. Hot glue, alright. Alright, I am going to let this dry and then I am going to finish it up. Okay, I flipped it around and real quick, I'm just going to stick a little bit of some white paint. I'm just going to dry a little bit, dry brush a little bit of white paint on these popsicle sticks. Okay, so I did have this picked up, and when I picked it up to turn it around, it is kind of wobbly. And I'm debating if I should have put something else in here. I mean, if you can see that, it kind of bounces, but I'm going to be having this sign stand up. I don't know, I guess you just got to be careful when you move it. What I probably should have done is I probably should have put sticks on the top and the bottom, but now I think if I just do that, it's just going to look weird. So what I'm going to do is I want this to stand up, so I'm going to take my tumbling tower blocks here, and I'm hoping this is going to make it so it stands really good. I don't honestly know if it's going to, but I'm going to give it a shot. Because this is kind of big. This is the first time I've done a bigger sign like this that's standing. So I'm going to stick these blocks right on the bottom here. Let's see if I can turn that around so you can see it better. So I'm going to stick them right here, and then I'm going to take a little craft block here just to give it a little extra support, like that. Let's see how we're doing. Well, I'm hoping once I get the other side done, it's going to stick. Otherwise, I'm going to have to try to figure something else out. So I'm going to go ahead and get the other ones on here. Okay, so I have it done. Now I'm pretty sure that if I would have gotten this even, it would stay. But as you can see, it is not staying because I did not get the blocks completely straight. They're all a little off. So now that means I'm just gonna have to put some counterweight on the back, which isn't a horrible thing. Just look a little bit goofy on the back, but this is what I'm gonna have to do. So I'm just gonna take some of these stones that I got. You can buy these at Dollar Tree. That's not where I got these from, but you can buy them. Or what you can do is you could make it straight the first time and measure it out really good so it stands. There's an idea. Oh, I'm so mad at myself. I don't know why I just didn't do that. Why I just didn't measure it and make sure it was right at first. Because I'm pretty sure it would have stood then. So yeah, it looks like I'm still going to need a little more counterweight. So yeah, oh, that pretty much almost do it. So I'm just going to take, I'm looking for all the smaller ones and just putting them all on the back here. So just hot gluing them on because, well, that's what I have to do now because I didn't measure decent. And I'm not going to go tearing it all apart because that would just be a mess. Alright, well that's it. It's all done. It's a little wobbly, so if you decide to make this project, make sure you put 2 supports and then make sure you have your bottom aligned and it should sit just fine. This is sitting now with the rocks on there. You can definitely tell that that plaque is up a little bit higher, so make sure you measure really good if you make one. But other than that, I mean, I think it turned out pretty good. I just had a little snafu. But yeah, make sure double supports and make sure all your tiles or your plaques are centered. So that's it. It is finished. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. And hit the bell, get notified when I upload if you subscribe. And take care. Thanks. Bye.